All right, we're headed to hang out with the Osos Negros. It is Tellez's birthday. Feliz cumpleaños. Cumpleaños. So we're gonna go on a big ride, and you know what? There's gonna be a lot of Spanglish spoken. My Spanish is okay. It's not great. I can't. I get about 40%, which is a lot. So bear with me. But when it comes to moto, it's all about having friends. You don't need to speak the same language. You don't need to be freaking having deep philosophical conversations. You're just out there riding. You're just out there having fun. And you know what? The Osos have always made me feel like I'm part of their family. So I am excited for the very first time. But anyways, I've got a long drive ahead of me, and there's no reason to sit here and talk because I gotta pay attention to driving. It's just not safe not to. I'll see you when I get there.
So I'm doing my pre-ride double checks, oil, gas, coolant, all that stuff, and I realized just how many people are here. I haven't ridden with a group this big since street bike days back in college. But I have to say, my favorite thing about this group is that no two bikes are the same. One person is on a two-stroke 300 like me, another is on a four-stroke 125. My favorite, though, has to go out to the CRF forks, brakes, and tires, and shock that's all fit to what is essentially a Chinese bike frame and engine. And his reasoning is solid. It's an air-cooled engine. It's a good engine. And I had these forks, I had these wheels in my workshop, so why not put them together? And yeah, he absolutely shreds on it, so it's pretty cool to see. Just the complete there's no two bikes are the same. There's nobody went to a dealership and bought their bikes. They all just have what they have. It's cool. It's really different. It's a big group, so there's a lot of beginner riders. So the majority, I think, we're out for like 6 hours, and half of that was just waiting, and that's fine. You gotta have patience with beginning people who are just starting. But sometimes, it's fun to go around them and just kind of keep moving and do a little bit of exploring because I've never been here before. I have no idea what's up the trail. I don't know what's up the mountain. So I'm not getting impatient. I'm just curious, and I figure I'll go up there, look around, come back down. But it looks like the group eventually gets going, and Tellez, the birthday boy, falls in behind and follows me a little bit. So this section is pretty interesting because it's kind of like the last deserty section before we start getting into the more, I don't want to say rainforest, but yeah, the ecology here changes a lot. The ecology? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Lots of guys here in this group especially, they're riding on smaller bikes. Like the guy in front, I believe, is on a TTR. So it's a smaller bike. It's kind of like the Honda 150 that I rode. A very capable bike. I mean, obviously these guys are taking them everywhere, so it's not a big deal. It's just interesting to see because you come from the United States where everybody has to have 450 or they have to have the big bike, and the reality of the case is that you can do hard enduro on a TTR.
I love your lines, mate.
My what?
Your lines is...
My lines?
Yeah.
It's funny, I was actually feeling pretty
I try to
stiff.
flow
I
and
appreciate
have
the
fun.
compliment. Eventually, I do have to catch up to Birthday Boy because I really want him to ride my bike. So,
Hold this for me. Woo, she's heavy.
Sí, mucho, güey.
it didn't take me long riding Tellez's bike for me to realize how important grips are. His are very slippery, and I realized for his birthday I should have brought him a set of grips. Although I only have lock-ons and it wouldn't have worked, still. It's pretty crazy how points of contact, your foot pegs, your grips and bars, and your seat can really affect the way that you ride. His were so slippery that I ended up having to grip the bars really hard, and it gave me mad arm pump. It's pretty crazy, they really did feel like ice. Even so, I absolutely love riding other people's bikes just because it's always good to get experience on other things. It doesn't really matter if it's the fastest, the best, the most cool, newest, whatever the case may be. I'm happy to ride an older bike, newer bike, I don't care. If it has two wheels and someone's willing to make the trade for a quick, whatever, half hour, I'm happy to see them be happy, and I'm happy to ride whatever they got. So it's cool to have ridden this bike. It was my first time on one, so always good. I absolutely loved riding his bike. It didn't take me long after switching back for me to have my actual first whiskey throttle. This is insane to me, it's taken me this long, but I had arm pumps so bad. Yep, that happened, and basically all good, no worries. I had to basically get up, realize that the bike had the bars kind of like got a little crookedy, so you put the front tire in between your legs and you twist the bars back the way they want to be. A rock had also gotten into the front brake lever, so I just had to get that out, and it was ready to go again. Renthal twin wall bars are super tough, and obviously this KTM is a freaking beast. So yeah, my first whiskey throttle in the books. Glad to have that one done and dusted, and nothing got hurt, not on me or the bike. While that one was an interesting crash and a first for me to have arm pumps so bad that can't hold on or use the clutch, it wasn't my only crash of the day. The other one is different. So I was just kind of waiting. There's an easier route to the left there you can see, and then there's a harder route that's directly in front of us. Little crash, all good. By the way, a good technique to practice if you're not practicing and you're watching this is using your clutch as a brake. A lot of people don't do it on downhills. You don't have access to your rear brake. Your clutch is your rear brake for going backwards down a hill. Otherwise, you end up having stuff like that happen. Anyways, so yeah, a lot of waiting, and it's all good. But my next crash is part of this general area. In case you're curious why I'm doing that with my clutch, it's so that I can clear the debris from underneath me. It's pretty rocky and loose, so I'm using the clutch to pop and kind of dig all that stuff out. And this was the only climb I didn't make first try or without help, actually. It took me off guard because once you get to the top, there are a lot of big balls of these grass balls you can see, and they definitely throw you around a lot. Bless his heart, he was trying to help me so much, but he's pulling on the tube, which was just making my steering situation harder. In this case, when you're the guy helping, you want to grab the top of the front tire and roll it forward, so that way, you know, the pilot still has control, and you can use the bike to actually use the bike's power to move it forward. You grab onto their tubes and stuff, it actually makes it a little bit harder to get up. So we get up eventually though, no worries.
There you go. No, hold on. Yeah.
It was deceptive because all day everything was really good traction, like hard dirt, hard rock, and then it changed to really soft dirt. I stop here just to kind of catch my breath, to be honest, and talk to these guys a little bit, but it's not a good spot to stop. I'm still on the uphill, I'm still in the obstacles, so I want to get up past the obstacles so the rest of the people can get up. And
Sorry.
now there are a lot of reasons, a lot of mistakes that I made, being tired, blah, blah, blah. No real reason to come up with mistakes, but it happens. This is enduro. Fall down the cliff, guys help you out, no worries. But after this, we kind of were all tired, and we eventually found a waterfall, little watering hole. I did not record it except for drone footage. I don't know why, it was really pretty. And we all chill, and then kind of decide after that, like, we're good. We're gonna head back out, and pretty dusty trail on the way back to town, but nothing Ceto Rock suspension can't handle. I say that because when you can't see the trail, you really put a lot of trust in your forks. Maybe you hit a rock, maybe you hit a rut, maybe you hit I don't know, literally anything. So having my new nice forks kind of gave me that confidence to not be so scared in the dust. Not sure if I mentioned it, but it gets pretty dusty on the way back. To say too that riding with such a diverse group of experience, like you have everything from people who race all the way to people who are literally on their first dirt bike. You really got to be cautious about when you make passes. If this were a race, obviously I wouldn't think twice about just sending the bike by somebody and making them deal with the consequences. I know that sounds terrible, but the racing's very different mindset. This is 100% like, I don't want to hurt anybody. We're here for fun, so we're chilling. So if you're gonna go into the comment section and tell me, oh, you could have made it past there, bro, it's like, dude, it's not a race. We're having fun. This is just riding with my buddies. I don't want to hurt anybody, and I especially don't want to like make a pass that scares a new rider and maybe puts them into a tree that makes them not want to ride anymore. So it's all about just having fun and you know, kind of going at your own speed. I don't need to go faster than this. I don't know where I'm going, so even if I do pass everybody, I still have to wait for the group just to figure out where the heck I'm going. So it's all good. This is just group riding, and that's the way it is. Like every good ride in Mexico, it ends with delicious tacos. And me being the terrible YouTuber that I am, I did not record eating tacos with all these guys. I probably should have, but you know what? I'm not the type of guy that's gonna whip my phone out or whip my camera out to record a bunch of people eating. So, with respect, sorry I didn't record the tacos. They were delicious though. You're just gonna have to take my word for it.
Alright, so that's the day. That's all we did. That's what we did. Feliz cumpleaños for Tellez. Hanging out with the Osos outside of racing was awesome. There were so many people. I haven't ridden with a group that big since we rode sport bikes in Texas. So that was pretty wild. Obviously with a group that big, there's a lot of beginners, there's a lot of people who are good. So there's a lot of go, wait, stop, go. And you know, that's fine. That's fine. It's a freaking birthday ride. We're not here to we're not racing. So I had a really great time. Oh, shoot. I had a really great time, and I'm super excited that I mustered up the energy to come, because I won't lie, after a whole week of Cancun partying with my niece and stuff, I am drained of energy, and I feel super tired right now. So I cannot wait to get home and just pass out. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Hopefully you enjoyed. This was a lot of people, very different to what I normally ride. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.